Hello and welcome to our podcast. I'm Tomoka from the University of Shimane, Japan. In today's episode, we will discuss mental health with Juan and Diana. Could you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I'm Diana. I'm studying international business and I'm very happy to be here on this podcast.
And I'm Juan. I am also studying international business in the Universidad Piloto, Colombia, and I'm also happy to be here. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I look forward to talking with you guys today. Now, let's move on to the discussion. Okay, today's our topic is mental health. So now let's talk about the mental health in Japan and Colombia.
Okay, in recent years, mental health in Colombia has garnered increasing attention as the country grapples with the psychological aftermath of prolonged armed conflict, economic disparities, and ongoing social exchange. Recognizing the urgency of the issues, the Colombian government, along with various NGOs and international partners, has intensified efforts to address mental health needs. Case initiatives include the integration of mental health services into primary healthcare system, development and implementation of national mental health policies, and public awareness campaign aimed at reducing the stigma associated with mental illness. These steps reflect a growing recognition that mental health is integral to overall health and well-being.
Thank you, Diana. That was very interesting. But despite these efforts, significant challenges persist. The COVID-19 pandemic has exacerbated existing mental health issues, leading to increased rates of anxiety, depression, and stress-related disorders. The pandemic also highlighted the disparities in mental health care access, particularly in rural and conflict-affected regions, where services are often scarce. Efforts to bridge these gaps have included the expansion of community-based mental health initiatives and the use of digital platforms to provide remote support and counseling. While these measures are often hope sustained investment and multifaceted approach are necessary to build a robust mental health infrastructure that can adequately serve all Colombians. The progress made thus far is encouraging, but ongoing efforts are essential to ensure that mental health care is accessible, equitable, and effective across the country. Thank you.
Thank you so much. That's really interesting. So, in Japan, about 50% of deaths in their 20s are caused by suicide. It is said that 60 to 90% of suicides had mental health problems. So improving the mental health of young people in their 20s is an important social issue in Japanese society today. In addition, in Japan, only 6% of people have experienced psychological counseling due to mental problems. Considering that in Europe and the US, 52%. So it is a very, very low percentage. Then, why are there so few people in Japan who consult psychological counseling? That's because Japanese culture and the unique way of thinking of the Japanese have a serious impact. Japanese people are reluctant to reveal their mental pain to people close to them, and they try to overcome their mental problems by putting up with them. And since groups and societies tend to take precedence over individuals culturally, Japanese people are very reluctant to have different ideas and opinions from the people around them. Recently, various measures have been considered to solve these problems. For example, it is a service that AI robots support mental care for people who are afraid or have difficulty expressing their feelings to others. It is an application that helps people face their emotions by writing their emotions and interacting with AI robots. I hope this service will help people who are having a hard time mentally and make a better world. That's all.
Oh, thank you. I understand very well.
This time, we discussed mental health in Japan and Colombia. I'm very happy to have a very meaningful time. It was a very interesting time to learn about Colombia's mental health for the first time and learn about its differences and similarities to Japan. I want to keep this learning in mind so that I can use it in my future life. Thank you so much.
Yes, I'm very happy too, and it seems that both countries face unique challenges, but they are making strides toward better mental health, care, and awarenesses. Remember, mental health is just as important as physical health, and seeking help is a sign of strength and not weakness. If someone is struggling, don't hesitate to reach out a mental health professional. Stay informed and connect and take care of yourselves and each other. Thank you very much.
Yes, I agree with what you say. Thank you very much for inviting us to the podcast. We really learned a lot about the different perspective that one country can have of the other.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much for listening to our podcast today. I hope this podcast was a good time for you. I would be very happy if we could help people who are worried about mental health and those who are suffering through this podcast. Please remember what you learned today. I'm sure it will help someone. That's it for today. Tomoka, Juan, and Diana, I'll see you again sometime.